guy's so dumb that when he asks for a doggy bag, he looks for a dog in the bag.
Yay! Yeah! Oh my God.
Billy Idol called. He says he wants his hair back.
Oh my God.
The economy is so bad that I can't afford a midlife crisis. The economy is so bad that the bank is foreclosing on the box I live in. I told you a couple of weeks ago that I was trying to start a program for cigarettes and alcohol for the disadvantaged. Obama got his Nobel Peace Prize. Why don't I get a Nobel Peace Prize? The guy is so dumb that he asked Mel Gibson for marriage advice. Well, Mitt Romney is looking for a job, but it was outsourced.
This guy's hot.
I need a job. Hookers don't grow on trees. I know a guy so dumb that he said Pee Wee Herman to beat up Arnold Schwarzenegger. Does anyone remember an old show called Green Acres?
Yeah! Green Acres.
Well, if there's a hell, it's running its syndication there. And you remember Paul Ryan? If I'm correct, there was a Paul Ryan that got in trouble several years ago. He was married to an actress named Jerry Ryan, and there was a scandal because he was making her go to sex clubs. You know how Jim Morrison used to say, "We want the world and we want it now." Paul Ryan says, "I want head and I want it now." You know, all right, are there any guys out there that ever had to clap?
Yeah!
Yeah?
Yeah, sure!
Doesn't it suck when you go to the pharmacy and you're like, "I need antibiotics for venereal disease," and the asshole says, "What?" And then you say, "I need," you repeat it, and he keeps saying, "What?" Don't you ever wish they could say blue light special for antibiotics for the clap? Chris Christie the governor in New Jersey he changed the alert from "big boys don't cry" to "big boys don't diet." I told you a couple of weeks ago that I was a crack dealer. I still am. And if we don't deliver it in 30 minutes or less, it's free. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Great work. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. peculiar bunch of people.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, religion, we tend to get a closed mind about it because we only see it from the Western perspective. Shh, no talking, James, thank you. It's just very loud up here on stage, even though you're way over there. It's weird. You have to have a worldly perspective on things. You have to see things through different lenses, which is why the Tabernacle of Hedonism is so honored to have participation from our European friends, in particular, the one and only member of our clergy who is licensed to do exorcisms. He's on a different level and on a deeper level in some ways, and I hope you appreciate what he has to say tonight. Please welcome to the stage, all the way from Ireland, and interestingly enough, right on the cusp of our drinking day that we all probably had yesterday, which is why things seem so strange today. Please welcome to the stage, Father O'Brien. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you. I have no idea what I'm to say tonight. I'm going to let the energy of all of you come through me, and you're going to be my puppeteers. Okay? Can you handle that? You guys all right? Can we start? See, that's working. The energy is coming. Working on this other. Yes, all right. Now, as always, you know that we must start by burning an image of pure evil. Woo! And for the weeks in between our love and meetings, I always get on the internet and find the most savage depiction of evil that I can find. And it always turns out to be the same cunt as it always is. The Reverend Terry Jones from the Dove Outreach Center.
Burn his ass.
Yeah, what a national fucking treasure he is. Amen, brother. Kill the blood of my brothers. I'm going to need some help tonight. Who's going to stroke the frog's back? Yep, there you are. There's the mallet to do it. And I need someone to do the shaker. Could I have someone do the shaker? I need someone to hold the alien baby. Everyone in the front now. I'm going to look at you people in the back. We're going to speak up. Now, of course, we've got Conga. Stroke the dog and spank the monkey. Who would like to hold Conga tonight? John? Brother John? That's John. Now, I'm sorry it's taken so long to get started, but it's very important. Okay, sound makers, we just do the conjuring of the muse. For those of you who have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, basically I make a tone. Yeah, I make a tone and everyone tones with me. Okay? Now, if you don't tone, you're going to get the runs for a week. Keep it going, keep it going. You feel it? I believe the muse is here. Now, since the muse is here, I'd like to borrow a lighter from someone if I may. We've got to get the chip burning done with, and then we can get on with the story. Oh dear Reverend Cunty Pie, you are such an invalid piece of space. Thank you for being an asshole so we know what pure goodness truly is. Thank you for being hell on earth so we know of the heavens in our hearts. And may hell find a nice warm dank place for you, right directly in the colon of the Satan himself. And I hope at this very moment this cunt's hemorrhoids are flaring up.
Yeah. Or worse.
A tragedy to mankind is this waste of space. I would like to bring something. Here's your lighter, brother. Thank you very much. Now, I haven't prepared a sermon tonight because I couldn't get my head wrapped around the events of the world. I want to talk about feminine energy tonight. Okay, and about the power of the feminine goddess energy, the power of the life-giving force that is within all of us. We're all born, we all start out female, whether you like it or not. And then our vaginas drop, and we become piece of shite men. But then the sacred souls keep theirs inside, and they become the life givers. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the energies that surround us. And why is the world so based upon the penis? Why is everything that brings us down, that brings the blood to the sand, run by a piece of flesh that hangs out like a broken R2-D2 leg? It spews out this mesonetic sort of embryonic garbage. It's not even sexy. It doesn't look like an orchid, like the vagina. The penis looks like something that comes out of the eye of a dying squid to take its last breath and pull the air from above the mud. But you look at the vagina, and it's like nature unfolding before you. It is. It's like a black hole of magic. Not to say anything echoey or damaging, but the life-giving and take-it-away force of all that there is. Now, one thing that we all do have in common is we have ridden down the slip and slide of life, and we have all fell from our mother's vaginas. Am I lying? Can I hear an A woman and an amen? Thank you, thank you. So we all have that in common. We also have in common the one breath principle. When we are brought into this world, once falling from a mother's vagina, we do one thing. The first thing we do is we take a breath. We inhale for the first time, and it peels our lungs apart, and the sacred waters of our mother's womb are spewed out of our orifices, and we breathe the first damaging bile air. And the last thing we do upon exiting this universe is to exhale. When we're born, we inhale. When we die, we exhale. So life is but one breath. Now, you've heard me say this before. It's what you do in between that breath that matters the most. Share your love with all as though you want to be shared with. Are you leaving? You have to go, really? Is it that important? You can't just wait another couple of minutes. I'll give you a balloon. Oh, you must be taking yoga. Congratulations on the success of your operation. Life is like a blue balloon. The more you give it, the more it blooms. And love is like your deep respect. The more you love it, the more you get. I'm going to choose someone tonight, sir. Could you please come to me? Yes, you, sir. Oh, right. I'll train you. My name is Father George Stephen O'Brien. Edward, nice to meet you, Sir Edward. What I would like to ask you is that we're going to do what we do every week. We do a tuning of the heart. What I do is I put these in my head and ask you to place them upon your heart. And when I gave you hop in, I basically looked at the audience and they would do good sounds. So you go hop. And what they do is we adjust our frequencies to the sonic spectrum. Submit to that. And you do that. Put that, I'll tell you when you're on it.
Need complete silence for this, please. Thank you.
Okay. Tommy, please be quiet. You guys ready? I'll be started. You're all going to the frequency of this jungle. Your hearts will soon go to the same rhythm. So when you leave there, we all will have the same rhythm as this jungle. So wherever we go from here on out, let's scare the shit out of us. We're going to be in tune. Keep going. Now, when you come across anyone in life that misses you on, remember this exercise. That the beautiful drummer inside of their chest is the same drummer that drives you. So learn the lessons that I teach you. Don't hate them for being close. Okay. Before I leave, I would like to offer a prayer to all. I know I tend to use strong language, being a man of the plastic. I know sometimes my teeth may offend people because they're big and feverish. These are my spirit teeth, and they smile through the abyss into the heart of evil. When I perform an exorcism, I wear these teeth to scare the demon shitless. It seems to work. My prayer to you is that you find peace in every second of your life, and you find happiness in your darkest hour, and realize no one controls you. Whether it be your beau on your Facebook or the bastard that takes half of your paycheck. No one controls you. No institution, no temple, no business, no government. You are the captain, the goddess of your universe. And if you run into the rocks, it's your fucking fault. But if you do, I will be there to reach into the water and pull you out, as will everyone here. And don't forget that. If anyone here needs someone to speak with, honestly, all comedy aside, I am always available, as is Tom, as is Wesson, Ballard. We are here to speak. We are here for you, to love you. Because everyone needs an ear sometime, and I mean that. So take advantage of that, even if you want to just fuck with us. Try it out. And I love you. See you next week.
It's time to bring some music into the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Kennedy is here, and I believe he has never played this show before. Is that correct? So Robert Kennedy, if you will take the stage and set up, and folks, come on down and join us. It's a small focus group. Let's get really ragingly drunk and fuck up our Tuesdays. It'll be fun. Yeah! What do you have to lose? And let's give some time and attention to Robert Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause.